Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into one of science's greatest mysteries, the origin of life.
So, how do you go from a lifeless rock to a living planet? It's the core question of abiogenesis.
Problem is, the geological record from back then, it's been totally erased. So we're left with just clues.
Yep, 3.5 billion years ago. That's our first evidence for life, these ancient microbial fossils called stromatolites.
So how did it all begin? Let's meet the main contenders in this huge scientific debate.
First up, the code. This is the replication-first idea. It says a self-copying molecule was life's spark. And that molecule might have been RNA. The idea is RNA did it all, carried instructions and built stuff.
See, RNA has this amazing double-duty ability. It can be both the blueprint and the builder.
But there's a big catch. How did something this complex even form on the chaotic early Earth?
Okay, contender 2, the engine. This metabolism-first idea says it all started with a self-sustaining reaction.
Biochemist Nick Lane thinks it happened at deep-sea vents, which acted like a natural, non-stop battery. These little pores in the rock, they basically acted as the very first cells, concentrating all the right chemicals. So the environment itself was this kind of geological engine, just churning out organic molecules. Pretty cool. The problem? To leave the vent, you need genes. But maybe metabolism had to come first to power everything. Which brings us to contender 3, the container. Maybe life just started with a simple bubble. See, these lipid molecules were everywhere on early Earth, and they just naturally formed these little spheres in water. And this is wild. They can grow, split, and pass on their traits, all without any complex genes. You can actually see a pathway here, from simple chemical blobs all the way to a common ancestor. Okay, time for the wild card idea, panspermia. What if life didn't even start here on Earth? This idea actually comes in a few flavors, from the totally plausible to, well, pretty out there. And creatures like this prove it's possible. The tardigrade can literally survive the vacuum of space. Look, it doesn't answer the ultimate question, but it's a fascinating idea for how life got started here. So, which is it? The code, the engine, or the container? Well, what if the answer isn't one, but all of them? Think about it. Maybe life needed a code inside a container powered by a vent's engine to kickstart. And that makes you wonder, if it happens here, where else in the universe could it be happening right now?